Welcome to Music Mondays. I'm Leela. This is the pie. And here is Mount Rainier in all of her pink tinged glory. I'll have you know that the pie, if you could see, it's so adorable. She just leapt up to the thing right as I pressed go live. She leapt. She leapt straight up. Hello, people. Hello, my friends. In the front row, Empirism and Thomas Christ. But I do see some other people out there in the lurking lounge. I expect more of you to join us any minute now. And then, of course, there is the replay. Everybody wants to know what's happening in the world of music this week. I'll tell you the most important thing, though, is right after this show, where you will be automatically moved if you just hold your hands inside the ride, is Russ 8889 and Vero's band, A Cat Called Vienna, a cat named Vienna, cat called Vienna, well, something about a cat in Vienna, and their album is right after this. Okay, so there's that. Fine. Now we will go to learning about what's going on in iOS music this week. Looking at every week, I'm trying to do more. Hey, James Myers, what's up? Every week, I'm trying to do more about what's going on, what new apps are coming out, who is putting out albums. Jenny Gelevade, Jenny. Awesome to see you. Very cool. Sweet. All right, so I'm not going to waste a whole bunch of time looking at you with my big face. I'm going to put on my glasses, switch us on over to Ilya mode, my iPad, and we are going to get to work and find out what's going on. Thomas is dropping some links about my link tree, which is not over here. It's over here, right on top of my hand. You can just scan that and you won't even have to go where Thomas is linking. But if you would like to, go ahead. It is awesome. I thrive upon your support. My Patreon, as you can see, my Patreon members, I have 7 Patreon members. Yeehaw! And you too may join, but it is not a requirement. Right on. My glasses are falling apart. It looks like I need new glasses. That would be that would be something that we could use my Patreon money for. Boom. All right, friends, we are in the work mode. Let's get there. First, I say let's look at App Raven. And then I'm going to look at I recorded the top a thing that has a lot of sales for Black Friday, which is obviously not till the end of the month, but you know how it goes. This is a society filled with capitalism, so that's what we're gonna do. Heathen Granny, welcome to the show. Sorry, kiddo, I'm out of treats, so that's all the treats you get today. Oh no, she's like, no. New releases. See all. Category. Music. Let's look. Aw, honey. She's going to be leaving really soon. Yes, we only do the good stuff. All right, October 30th. Soundscape mixer. That just looks like something that you use. Yeah, this isn't anything exciting for us music makers. Role-playing simulation. Rip Groove. That looks like music. Well, nope, that's like for booking. It looks like it's for like booking and all stuff like that. Piano Match Play looks like a learning game. Solo Nas player phone. That's just a streaming player. Here we go, October 27th, Woodpecker. That's by Woodman's Immaculate Maple Syrup Studio. And let's find out what that is. It looks like it's a MIDI V1 and V2 sequencer with 4 independent layers. Each sequencer has up to 64 steps and 4 variations, resulting in max 256 steps. It is a standalone and AUV3. So don't know what that's going to be, but let's look at some of the pictures. It looks like, just a normal sequencer. Woodpecker, the Woodman's Immaculate Maple Syrup Company, they do some nice stuff. So there's that. Noise Face. Looks like brings noise generation to life with adorable animated character whose mouth moves to show you exactly what each noise sound like. It looks like it's kind of more game-like, and it costs $5. Music equalizer, bass booster, that's free. Volume amplifier and bass boost. It doesn't look like it's an AV3 though, so not all that exciting. And I think we're back to Windows Amp, the old school. Right on, that's everything I see. So now let's head on over to the App Store to find out what apps I've acquired. I've read some Karl Marx. Definitely, I wouldn't say quite as offered. What the detractors say is a little overboard. I got Viral Synth this week. I got Streamlabs, but I haven't done anything with Streamlabs. Reverse Singing Audio app. We never did anything with that last week. Basically, you just record and play your audio backwards. So it's fun and it really could be useful, but it's not necessarily what we need here. All right, let's scoot out of there. All right, we're opening up my photos, and here we're going to look at what's on sale. So on Baby Audio has a bunch of apps on sale. Humanoid is like $10 off. Adams, TAIP, Transit Super VHS, BA1, Crystalline, IHNY, Pitch Drift, Magic Dice, Magic Switch are all free. Those 3 are free. Preset packs for Adam and BA1, 50% discount. Nambrini has a whole ton of apps. Look like they're about $10 off, except for the cheaper ones are like $1 or $2 off. But all the $20 ones are like $10, which is pretty darn cool. Look at all this stuff. Big stuff. Bass Driver. The NA Tuner is free. Black Distortion is free. Live Rig Standalone Host is free. Klon Minotaur Overdrive is free. Shimmer Delay is down from $8.99 to $6.99. You can read them. This is from iPad, iOS, and iOS audio units AUV3. Hey, St. Bradley, what's up? So anyway, there's tons like this is how you can find out what's going on, what's brand new, what's super exciting. All right, so Chem OK has a new app in development, and if you look at that Facebook group, it is basically it's like typing, it's text to speech kind of vibe, maybe to singing. And if you're on that Facebook group, it appears that he's still offering for people to get on the beta. I asked this morning if I could get on the beta, and I haven't heard yet, but that's because I haven't looked. I did this all like half an hour ago. So anyway, just go there, and that may be what you need for that. Right on. All right, now I'm going to use, I do not always recommend this, but I'm just going to type in, are there any new? Let's see. Did whoops. Did any third party sound packs for Soundbox come out this week? Because we showed you some last week and I didn't see anything come out this week, so I just sort of didn't notice. But we can check out, and it's no indication from the search results that any third-party sound packs for the Audio Modern Soundbox were released this week, which is October 28th to November 3rd, 2025. The most recent sound pack release found was Drift by Sonora Cinematic in June 25. No. See, they're so wrong. Ha. But here, like it's in here. It's in Facebook, iPad, iOS, and iOS audio units, audio unit version 3-AUV3, which is the one I said. So that's the full name of it. So if you're looking for that, if you're on Facebook, Soundbox Bundle, Drift, that came out some time ago. Let's just check. Let's check Sonora. Shop. Oops. Shop Soundbox packs. Nope, Ethervox is the most recent one, so they don't have one. Now let's check Compose Audio. Hey, there we go. Selection Soundbox packs. Suspense Bundle. Yes, we talked about that last week. So we're vibing with that. And then Cinematic Alpha. He may not be even, yep, see, he's taking a pause so this is actually news. We will return only when our work is truly valued. In the meantime, we recommend avoiding AI to make music. Choose human craft over algorithmic imitation. If you already own our catalog, you will always have access. Your purchases are safe. Downloads remain available as usual. Thank you for the love you've shown us. It means everything. Yes, I have a bunch of these Cinematic Alpha ones, and I love them. So email hello@cinematicalpha.com if you want to get in touch. Independent art needs time, respect, and patience. We will post updates here when we're ready to restart. So hopefully, be very encouraging to Andrew at Cinematic Alpha. They are no longer available? That's not what it says if you already bought them. They're not available now, but if you've bought them, you can still get them. So email him and tell him how much you would love to have him stay. Hello, Jade Star Music. Thank you for clarifying. We know that Jade is the all-seeing eye. She sees all, knows all. Perfect. Okay, I think that's all for news. Yeah, it is a bummer. I'm disappointed. All right, let's see. What's next on the list? Oh, yes, Launchpad. Launchpad sound packs. So as I told you last week, there was Night Pulse and Alternative Dream Pop. This week, there's Ambient Aura. Now, I haven't even really listened to this yet, so let's open it up. And, oops, let's open it up. I hate how it sometimes jumps and crashes, but honestly, I love this app so much. So I know that text to sample is coming, but that's for people who know what they want. I don't know what I want until I hear it. It's just like the way I do art, is I like go through piles and piles of images. So sound packs by people like Logic, by other like Ghost Hack, all of those things, Launchpad, all of them are for me, like a stack of photos that I can manipulate and change in order and layer in order to get what I want. So let's just go through and listen to some of this. Make sure we're on the, okay, we're at 110, C sharp minor. So it starts at 105 and B minor. So I'm just going to let you listen to some of the sounds. Well, maybe all the sounds. We've got a few minutes. I don't have a ton left over to do here. Oi. Yes, oi, she is the all-seeing eye. Ooh, that's nice and thick and crunchy. So here's Venture Distorted. Soar Big. Nirvana Energetic. Like that. So then there's percussion, flight percussion. Drift Soft. That's kind of nice. Charm Dynamic is next. Wouldn't want that to go all the way through a whole song, would you? It's nice, though. It'd be great for an intro or a break. Now, Venture Soft. I dig it. These do have an ambient vibe to them. Now, Soar Light. And Nirvana Delicate. Now, see, I know you've probably watched us do these 100 times, but you don't have to use them across the scene. Although you can by going like this. I just swiped to the right with my finger. I swipe left to make it go away. Pretty cool. Do that again. And it does it. It's in sync and everything. Here we go. Flight Electronic. Ooh, I'm digging that. And again, you could just take one or two sounds. Most of the time when I'm using this, I'm using like one or two drums, one or two percussion, 1 to 3 basses. Here's Charm Heavy. And then maybe 1 or 2 of the entire section, which is 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 18 sounds in there, and I'm not going to use all 18 of them because that would be a busy, terrible song. All right, let's Venture Smooth. I usually like to grab just a few of them, a couple of the effects, and then mix it with other things like my vocals, like my guitar, like my whatever, right? Soar Motion coming up next. We might make something with this later if we're bored, right? Nirvana Digital. Ooh, that's very nice. Empirism. All right, now some melodics. Drift Piano. Charm chords. This is fun. I really want to make something with this. Make something with this and send it to Doug. I want something medium. Like when I'm making these, I don't usually use much of the busy stuff. Like that. That's a little busy. Somber, moody, bright. Charm Piano. Drift Delicate. Ooh, that's pretty. That's nice. But yeah, you don't want to make something completely out of light, ethereal, drift, heavy. Charm Ambient. Venture Experimental. Soar Soft. Wow, that's not much of anything, is it? Nirvana Ambient. These are just really ambient sounds. Wow, these could be very useful. All right, now we've got our effects. That's just a plain effect. Here's a nice long special effect. You guys get the picture. Ooh, that's nice. Whee! Ooh, those sound good together. Yes, I definitely want to play with this. Right, we don't always have time to go all the way through, so that was fun. That was indeed fun. We'll just close that down. Now, I say we're 20 minutes in and we've figured out what's new this week. Oh, yes, besides, also, like I said, the Cat Named Vienna album is on right after this on the Jade Star channel. And then, of course, Frank Turzo has got, let's find out who Frank Turzo has on his show today. Do we even know? No. YouTube. Frabka. La la la. The Community Pulse, upcoming 87th edition, features Frank Turzo. He's celebrating himself this week because it's 5 years. Oh, how very exciting. Yes, 5 years on YouTube. Very cool. Nice. All right. So, time to get into my own personal stuff now. And that's how we're going to look. We're going to see what's up. Let's find, so here's my audio share. And we're going to go in. I've created this is for organization. I've created this new thing called Work in Progress as a folder. And the reason I'm doing it this way is so that I can take this folder and just play it as a playlist. Like this one is called Piano Soundtrack. This is something that needs lyrics and vocals, but it probably could use maybe a little guitar and stuff. But this is the first thing in here. Now let's find a couple things to move here. I know one thing I need to move there is Space House. Hey, Original E Urban, what is up? So this is a song I've got with, Space House. This is something that Russ sent me. So I'm going to move to WIP, Work in Progress. See, this way I can just listen to that. Listen, right? Let's play the beginning of it. So yeah, that's beautiful Russ stuff. All right, we're going to go here. Here's me singing lead on the... I'll just pop it in here somewhere and let's see. We'll cross the line. Almost time. We'll be fine. There we go. And then I made a karaoke version of it. So I'm going to start a new one called Karaoke, I guess, probably. All right, here's Alternative Dream Pop. This is new. I'm going to be moving it. Here we we go. Let's move it right now. Work in progress. Now, then I can just sit while I'm working on stuff and listen to these so that they get in my head, right? That's a little fun one. Okay, this is dark pop. I think this one's already with this one's already over at Doug's for transformation. Let's move that there. Yeah, he's gotten far with Darkest Dreams too. So I may have to change this later. There's like words and stuff under there if you're listening. Yeah, that sounds cool. Let's put that in work in progress. Move. Going through it. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, E, but you always, every time you're streaming is always in the middle of somebody else's show that I have that like I'm a mod for or whatever. Otherwise, I would come and watch. But I think one time it was Jade that was on, another time it was Thomas that was on. You know how it goes. I wanted to be helpful, but I just couldn't. I know. All right, let's delete these, trash those. This is well, DJ Big Red puts out a list every day of when the scheduled streams are. That might help. All right, let's see. This is Zhangzi's Butterfly, which is already it's already been put out. I don't know what this is. Logically Noisy. Let's listen to this. Yeah, that doesn't sound like anything I necessarily want to be working on, but let's throw it into this work in progress, and I'll know whether to delete it. Sometimes just listening to something repeated times means you'll be like, oh, I hate that. Yeah, I'm just saying. I would love to be there, but yeah, I just haven't had that opportunity. Bearded Moon, that's going in the everything just moving. Indie Noise Cello. Let's see if we... Ooh, yeah, that sounds good. So I can move that into work in progress. This might be a lot easier. So this is just like... Wow, granular flute. That sounds cool. Hugh Caldwell guitar. Welcome. I assume I've dropped that in there. Looks like this Darkest Dreams is probably trash. Cello, let's see. Let's check this out. This one's only 2 minutes and 16 seconds. That could be useful. That sounds cool. I like that. Let's throw that into work in progress. And we'll see how much work in progress we have when we're done. So I can trash this because it's what's this? Oh, that's just my little thing. This is you never schedule this ish. Lost connections. See what this is. It's only 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Let's move that over there. That'll work. Work in progress. Breakbeat. Right on. This is... Yep, that's the original bit for Bode Symbol Waterphone. I used that. Hey, CQ Chris. This is the molecular jazz. I'm moving this. This one's sitting with Wolfstone Studio right now. I should take and save these into, like, save all the parts people send me. I should take the parts and save them in a archive that's not on my iPad. Although I have removed so much. So much. All right, let's keep going. These are all done. Breathing Desert, that's one that needs to be moved over. Move. It's Songtember 3, A minor 82 trimmed. I don't think this is in there. Ooh, this is cool. Right? THX, right? Totally. I did this piano, you guys. Nice. How many more? Let's see. Not down for the count. It doesn't need anything. It's just it's working with Dean. Yeah, the Hell's Kitchen sound effect. Yeah, totally. I know. Too fun. All right, let's check out this. If this is anything. Hey, MJ, what's up? What's cooking? Whoa, this is cool. Let's throw that in there. Wow, that was awesome, actually. I can't wait to play around with that. Let's try this indie pop rock. This might not be. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay is a brilliant chef. My friends and I went to Las Vegas in 23, and we had my friend's 50th birthday. We had her birthday dinner at the Hell's Kitchen in Vegas. I'm not kidding. That was some freaking delicious food. I was eating totally vegan then, and their vegan menu is outstanding. Vaporwave. Yeah, I like this. I can deal with this. Let's move that into work in progress. These may actually become something one of these days. Don't ask him to make you a grilled cheese, right? No, 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 no. Oh, I can get rid of all this chauffeur stuff. Just World Fallacy. This is the karaoke. Do I have a karaoke file? Dystopian Dreams. Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, this is a song by this is not my song. Haha. I can delete that. I was just helping someone mix. All right, Indie Grunge 100E. Let's check this one out. Where am I finding these things? It's like I just must have done this while I was stoned or something. Yeah, let's throw that in. Throw it into the work in progress. Now I can sit and listen to these all afternoon. I can just kick out, listen, do my thing. Disto pianos, this one is already a thing, so I can delete those. Ooh, here, this is by Leela too. This is by Tremor Bear. Whoops. I definitely need to work on this one. I'm not known for getting stoned a lot. I know. I'm known for getting stoned sometimes. Ooh, my neighbor's fireworks. This is all the way back to 4th of July. Oh, I like this. I want to use this as This sounds like something I could use as an intro, so I'm going to move it to intros. Now we'll go check. Yeah, I think that I'm pretty sure we're all the way to the stuff that I haven't been working on, but maybe let's check. This is 3 minutes and 39 seconds. This is just 150 beats per minute, A minor footwork, it's called. Yeah, I'm just going to throw it in because, at some point, if I listen to it enough, I might either come up with something or reject it. That's basically what we're trying to do here. Ooh, California Flow. Boom Baton. This is called California Flow. Okay. That might work. Let's throw it in. Whip. We whip it in there. We whip it into the whip file. Summer vibes. Let's see what that is.
Let's bring ourselves together to celebrate our love. It's all we want. It's all we need.
That doesn't sound like something. I couldn't do it for a show. Oh, now here's another 1 minute long thing. Actually, I just like to have. It doesn't have to always be the same intro music. This would make good intro music. Only. Let's throw that in there. Let's throw it into intros. Let's see what this is. C88 album retro. Whip it good. This sounds cool. This doesn't sound like a song I already made, does it? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll throw that into a work in progress folder. Let's see. Deep Motion. Oh, this is the same thing. Or is it? It says 88 C minor. Nope, it's different. Let's just throw that over there too. We may or may not use it, but the whole point is that, whoops, not EDM. The whole point is to have a set of songs to be working on. Electric. Whatever is this? That's just a drone. Ooh, Queen Fire. This goes into work in progress. This is something that Doug wrote and sent me before we even started our epic Height Club collaboration. Headroom.
You know, I was walking around the city the other day, and it was so quiet you could have.
That's literally Max Headroom. Let's move that too, but we're not gonna move. Oh yeah, you can't move that way. Grown Karaoke. This is a song that's already written. Oh, that's Eye of the Tiger. That was for a thing back in the... Yeah, there we go. That's Shake the Dust. I could easily get rid of most of that. Now, see, we're already in January.
Please keep an empty mind.
I don't think that anything else here is actually like. I don't think we've got anything else. Trapeze. Yeah, I think we're all the way. We're all the way to stuff that's working out. So let's check our work in progress now. 22 items, guys. I'm working on 22 songs. Plus, these are just songs that are like, that need vocals, lyrics, and the like. But now, see what you do if you're in audio share and you want to just listen to them all. You don't get in here and then tap the play button. What you do instead is tap that play button. Let's get to the end and you'll see what I mean. This is the very end. And it should just immediately evolve to the next thing. Hopefully. It's because I just clicked the play button. Huh. It didn't work. Yeah, I guess I don't know why it isn't working. Maybe it's just because I moved it. Maybe you have to actually leave it. But I know it's possible to just play. I'll let you guys know if it doesn't work out that way. All right, let's see. Do I need anything else right now? What else should we check on? I think because I've only got 12 minutes before. Yay, we're going to head over to Jade's channel, and we're going to listen to that new album, A Cat Named Vienna. I am really excited about it. It's called Strangers in Paradise. I really loved the first two songs, and I hear that this album is just that we still don't know what we're in for. Let's maybe check out, where was that? To Do Music. Look at all these things. Have I ever done all of these? Building stability, D minor nodes parts, last subway home. You guys, have you ever noticed that I don't always do what I should be doing? I accidentally put a lot of accidental handwritten notes on here. Let's see. To do. Fix vocals in Zhuangzi's Butterfly. I did that. So we can erase that. Now I'm just going to be lyrics, vocals, and instead of listing them, so I'm going to redo this for this week, and we're going to have a to-do list. WIP list. Right? Extra music parts, I need it in that. The bass, bass was done. I laid down the vocals and I'll Take You There. So really oh, yes, I have a song. I'll do it. Can I do it tonight? Yes. Let's do this. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's see. Do I have time? I might. HTTP. Whoops. YouRockTV. Christ. Let's see if that works. Oh, right. It's maybe just You Rock. I should just fill out YRS. You rock. Yeah. ThomasChrist.com. No. Not net. Jesus. Net. Forms Glee. Oh, good Lord. So you guys, I'm going to let you know my email address because it's okay. Laurie@outlook.com. And we're going to call this is a Surreality Project. Just in case you were worried about this whole new thing. C.H. Zhuang Z's Butterfly. Look it up if you don't know. Where am I based out of? City, state, country. I put Seattle. MINSGR. I don't know. Which one am I? Am I a $5 monthly patron? I think I am. My music style is, let's see. Experimental rock, I guess. I don't know. Experimental pop. Okay, here's my link. We'll find it. Let's go. YouTube me videos. Share. Copy link. Paste. Now you upload your video to be added to the show. We'll go add file. Browse my photo library. It is this one. Let's play it. Yep, that's it. Now, boom. And I used up the amount of time I needed where I can go get a fresh cup of coffee and all that before Jade's. I have a collection of didn't do lists. Yeah, I hear that one easy. It's not a premiere because I made it go out as a public video. So as you can see, it's not a premiere because premieres must be created within the last 30 days, unlisted on YouTube, hasn't been shown anywhere else. So it's not unlisted. It hasn't been shown anywhere else, but it isn't unlisted. So there's that. All right. We're almost there. If it doesn't, yeah, we still have 6 minutes. That's cool. It should be good. Maximum size 10 gigs, guys. So there we go. Yes, I have. My song is not a premiere. My song is a new release. I'm going to put, I played my own electric guitar for the first time. For the first time ever. It's my work. Don't use Suno, Udio, Refusion. Don't. Just don't. I agree. Now we submit. I have submitted. Perfect. Now you know how to get your song on YouRock TV, my friends. All right, I'm going to get back and say goodbye to you with my face. Sean Chandler, welcome. Now Maud's Corner at least has something in it. Very nice. All right, so for me, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to have it's going to be a combination between Leelaversity and art therapy. It's about making zines, something that you can photocopy at your local library, something that you can bridge the gap between digital and IRL. Hey, Gary Hubs. Enjoyed. Go check out Gary Hubbs's Ice Pucks earlier. I wasn't in the chat, but I was there. And thank you for dumping everyone over to me. All right, you guys, the excitement is palpable. It's almost time for Cat Named Vienna, so get your hands inside the ride because I'm about ready to kick this thing out of here. My friends, we are gone. I will see you back tomorrow and the rest of the week on my normally scheduled shows. Let's go. Big love, everybody, and all the peace that you can carry. Mwah.